into this, I go into this space of myself when you're doing that, and I feel like I can't, that I'm not capable, and I'm not like I didn't cultivate these parts of myself, and I'd like developed all these parts that were myself that were not even beneficial to anything.
They're not beneficial
because
to get coffee and
traps
water.
you and like
No, I'm not trapped.
you from being able to express and share with me.
You're trapping yourself by making that face and not taking in any new information.
Share with me.
I don't know why you think the purpose of a spiritual journey is to stalk off and say that I don't deserve this. We're on a spiritual journey. But if what your version of spiritual is to make your purpose be to give all this energy to people who aren't giving energy to you,
to
me, who just care about money, and you're not changing that at all, you're just mocking it, then you're just acting like that.
Okay.
I don't think it's so kind for somebody to give me water and coffee.
It's not.
And not know their name and not commune with them and not learn about, what they're making and what they're creating. That's not so kind to me. That is just like the bare minimum.
It is, you're right, correct.
Water and coffee, there's so much more to life than that has to do with creativity and imagination and shared vision. And then, and then when it's guys, then you just mock them for being gay as if you're not gay for them by giving them all that energy.
Oh, that's a good point.
If you're interested in them, why not find something beautiful that you like about them rather than just mocking them like a kid on the playground? I mean, and then you have no energy left to listen to me. You're sabotaging what I want to do on the phone by like turning the phone off every second, even though we're making a fucking documentary. And every morning we have more storage, and every morning you turn the phone off after we charge it because you think that I'm not making something here. You think that I'm just sitting? No, you do. You don't value it. You think that you're the important one because you're getting us water and coffee, and that's all that's required in life. And you don't have the humility to realize that I have I spent 4 years, at an institution that was, about like higher learning, to learn how to create things and how to learn history and how to align with the things you really care about.
I've learned so much because of you sharing all that in these ways that like have been.
Oh, you've learned so much to the point where I want to throw myself in a ditch. I'm going to throw myself off of a bridge because of how little it seems that you care about that. Every day it's like an uphill battle trying to just get you to see that I want to create something more than just begging for food. Like, if it's just me creating, then I'm hanging out with a homeless person. I married some guy who has the aspiration of being a professional beggar. I mean, that's what it seems like.
I see that.
It is, and on all levels, that's what it's been like for the last 2 months that I married somebody who only really cares about being a professional beggar and promoting what I'm doing to other people that he's begging for. But when it actually comes down to us doing it together, you stop at getting food and making sure the bags aren't stolen. That's where you stop. That's where you have stopped.
Okay.
And posing for pictures where you think you look good. Where you think you look like you have cool clothes on or something.
I see how.
How do you think you're going to create a new world if your transactions are so transactional that you didn't get any of those people's names? You didn't find out what they want to create in life because they didn't have time for that. They just wanted to give you their coffee and move on. And make sure that we weren't, loitering or doing anything,
I see what you're saying about the basic. I've been like focusing on the basics and how can I expand to more really creating with you and being with you in the actual experience of creating if I'm just going for the basics.
You're just worried the phone's going to lose charge and then what? We won't be able to call who? Who can we actually call right now? No, really.
No one. I was...
Oh, no,
and then you...
No one. We can call on each other.
We can call on each
and
other.
our phone right now.
Yeah. Yes.
And you're dismissing that over and over, acting like you going and flirting with people for cigarettes and coffee every day is actually having an expansive visionary conversation.
That's a really good point.
And I keep saying, please, let's conserve our energy so that we can go to the library and actually accomplish something. And you just spend the whole morning philandering about and talking about how gay the people next to us are and talking about how kind she is just for giving us water. Can you roll another one, please?
Absolutely.
To our relations. All
Yes,
of them.
all of our relations. Bamboo.
Can you roll a cigarette, you
Those roots.
fucking
Yes.
fake
Those
spiritualist?
roots for a long time.
I mean, it
And
just
then sprouts.
feels like I'm hanging out with a 14-year-old middle school kid who just wants to make fun of the other kids on the playground and try and steal their stuff. Not like make art about the playground
And what?
and make the playground
what's-
more beautiful and make the playground more clear and
That's a good,
you know,
good
make
representation of.
make more communal beauty that everyone can
can
share on the
enjoy together.
playground.
Yeah.
You're just happy if you score some tobacco and some smokes and some you know,
Food.
coffee and food.
Yeah.
And it's no,
That's
and I know, and if you just sit in that and don't judge yourself for that, if you sit in that a little bit more, just sit in it, then you'll see that you're with somebody who cares about more than that in a way that is actually beneficial for us. You want to just keep staying here and have the police called on us for loitering? No, stop it.
Okay.
Because if you just listen to what I'm saying, you don't have to shake your head. Shaking your head means it's going to happen again. Listening to how you have been, really receiving it, then you might have a chance of actually behaving differently. Because you can sober yourself up enough to realize that it's what you have become as a result of your parents having businesses they cared about more than anything to do with you. And if you realize that I had very different parents, my parents cared about creating things with me, creating beautiful arts and crafts and planting gardens and creating words and poems and essays and, you know, things that were in alignment with a curiosity about new visions. And if all you do is go get the coffee and keep harping on how kind they were, and then, you know, charging the phone as if having the phone alone is something that works. You're checking in with the phone every 5 minutes for reasons that you can't explain. If you sit with that, you might actually learn something. If you notice your posture, you know, close down on your feet while I'm sitting here open to you, you know, like I'm literally sitting like this. You don't make adjustments, you know, you don't notice that I lean to one side, so you could also lean to one side. Maybe it might be more comfortable, you know. Like if you don't care to model yourself in some way around, what you're basically saying to me is that you'd like for us to be in a situation where I'm relying on you to go beg random people for coffee and cigarettes, and that you don't want that to change. You want to just keep feeling like you're the man because someone gave you tobacco.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Thanks. Sorry for blocking. Thanks. And, you know, that's why the Eastern religions suggest sitting. Just sitting.